Joined here today with Hofstra head field hockey coach Courtney Veinotte. Coach, give us your thought following today's game against Yale.
Yeah, I think it was a really great second half for us. We're finding that the first half is taking us some time to get settled and organized and feeling out the competition. And the second half, we've got a little zip to us. And once we feel comfortable, we play very, very well. So it's just, utilizing that first half time and how quickly can we come together as a group. Overall, I think that the first half dictated the result of the game, and just didn't fall our way today.
Questions?
Coach started Pico Roos today in net for a first grade rookie starter. She played last half against Villanova. What went into the decision of having her be the starter today?
Yeah, she had an incredible second half versus Villanova. So she was hot, so we kept her in and we kept her going, and she had a great game today too.
And especially considering that this is her first start in net, what do you hope to see more of from her in these next couple of games?
Yeah, I think that our goalkeeping position, we've got some great depth there. So ultimately, she challenged the ball. She slowed down a lot of plays. She handled a lot of numbers up situations today, and the same with Villanova. So looking to her to just try to learn to be as comfortable and confident with the pride and continue to organize that backfield as much as she can. Yeah.
You talked about being a second half team so far through 4 games. Is there anything that you believe the team is working towards in getting your first half under control and making sure that you're not falling behind through one half of play? Yeah,
we're a young team, and so I think there's a lot of kids learning. Even our veterans, there's some of our veterans are playing different roles. So getting settled early and feeling comfortable, and ultimately getting those guys in practice feeling as confident as possible for that next weekend. We'll probably focus on playing the most simple version of hockey in that first half, and how they feel comfortable and confident, we'll continue to explore that.
And of course, the team looking to make it a bit of a closer game after last year's matchup against Yale, losing 6-1. What went right for your team in this year's matchup, making it a bit of a closer game?
Yeah, well, I think ultimately it feels like a very different team right now. So every year, every team feels very different. Our team included. Yale had a brand new coaching staff this year, so it's hard to know what to expect. I knew that they were going to be organized very different than last year. Ultimately, it's just continuing to focus on Hofstra field hockey, and that's what we did today. Yale, this was their second game under their belt, and so it's hard. You don't have enough the scout, etc., to fall back on, but it's just really focusing on ourselves right now and how we can come out in that first half really strong.
2 goals from Cami Larson today. She's been just that constant rock in midfield for the entirety of her career at Hofstra. What did you see from her play today, and how important is it to have her as one of the team leaders out there?
Yeah, she's very poised. She's very poised on the ball, and she's a big piece of our attacking penalty corner unit. Ultimately, her voice is very calming, and she organizes everybody in front of her very well. So when she's in that central mid role, she does a very good job of connecting and getting everybody on the same page. And so it's probably you'll see her also organizing, but on the finishing end, she's got great skill sets and she's a great leader. So I think one was off a penalty corner cleanup, and one was off Ada feeding her, from the baseline, if I remember right. So very great finish and great connection, and she found the open space in the circle.
With 2 challenging matchups away from home, Maine on the 9th, Kent State on the 10th. What going into the week? What's the preparation like for Hofstra with those 2 tough matchups coming up?
Yeah, we gotta check the tapes and check the film, and look at really where's our press getting broken, how are we transitioning out of our the turnovers we come up with, and ultimately just one possession at a time kind of mentality, and we have the ability to do that. It's shown in the second half. We can create off the pass back and go get a penalty corner and put ourselves in dangerous positions, but it's every possession, every ball that matters.
If there are no more questions, this concludes today's post-game press conference. Coach, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.